Cáncer Daily Horoscope, June 14, 2025. As the gentle rays of mid-June sunlight filter through your window today, Cáncer, you might feel a peculiar blend of nostalgia and anticipation washing over you. June 14th, 2025 arrives with the moon, your ruling celestial body, transitioning into Libra, creating an interesting emotional counterbalance to your naturally sensitive nature. Today's energy feels like standing at the shoreline part of you, firmly rooted in the familiar sand, while another part is drawn to the mysterious depths ahead. This is no coincidence. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Neptune, your intuitive capabilities are significantly heightened, making this an exceptional day for creative pursuits and emotional understanding. In your personal relationships, expect meaningful conversations that seem to flow from somewhere deeper than usual. Those water sign intuitive gifts of yours are especially powerful today, allowing you to sense what loved ones need before they even express it. For coupled Cancers, this creates an opportunity for profound emotional intimacy. Your partner may reveal vulnerabilities they've kept hidden, recognizing your special capacity for understanding today. Single Cancers might find themselves drawn to someone who appreciates your depth rather than being intimidated by it, possibly a fellow water sign or a grounding earth sign who provides balance. Professionally, today's Venus-Jupiter square creates an interesting dynamic. While abundant opportunities may present themselves, you might feel torn between taking a risk on something new versus maintaining security, that classic Cancer dilemma. The key lies in recognizing that calculated risks taken today have unusual potential. Your financial intuition is particularly sharp, so trust those gut feelings about investments or purchases, especially those related to home or family. Your health and well-being deserve special attention today. The moon in Libra activates your fourth house of home and foundations, suggesting that nurturing routines that bring balance to your domestic sphere will have amplified benefits. Consider how your living space affects your emotional state. Even small adjustments to create more harmony can significantly impact your mood and energy levels. The asteroid Chiron's position suggests an opportunity for emotional healing today, particularly regarding old family wounds or childhood memories that may resurface. Rather than retreating into your protective shell, as Cancers sometimes do, today's energy supports gentle exploration of these tender areas. Journaling, speaking with a trusted confidant, or even professional guidance could yield breakthrough moments. Your famous Cancer intuition receives an extra boost today as Pluto in Aquarius forms a subtle but powerful aspect to your sun sign. Pay special attention to recurring thoughts or images that seem to arise from nowhere. They contain important messages about a transformation that's brewing beneath your conscious awareness. This could relate to an important relationship, career path, or personal identity shift. Socially, you might find yourself in a nurturing role today, as friends or family members naturally gravitate toward your compassionate energy. While this affirms your natural gifts, be mindful of emotional boundaries. The Moon-Saturn opposition later in the day reminds you that caring for others shouldn't come at the expense of your own emotional reserves. Remember that even the nurturing crab needs to retreat occasionally to replenish. Creative endeavors are especially favored today. If you've been considering starting or returning to an artistic pursuit, the Neptune influence makes this an ideal time to connect with your muse. Your natural Cancer ability to channel emotion into expression is heightened, particularly for activities involving water elements, music, or photography. Regarding practical matters, today asks you to find balance between heart and head. While your emotional intelligence guides many of your best decisions, the Libra moon reminds you to consider logical factors as well, especially in financial or career matters. A decision that honors both aspects, perhaps involving family business, property matters, or long-term security planning, could prove particularly successful if initiated today. Your connection to the past feels especially strong on this day. You might find yourself reminiscing or reconnecting with people who knew you in earlier chapters of your life. There's wisdom in this retrospection patterns, may become visible that help you understand your current circumstances from a new perspective. Family heirlooms, photographs, or traditions might take on special significance. The evening hours bring a gentle shift as the moon forms a sextile to Jupiter, expanding your emotional landscape and bringing a sense of possibility. This is an excellent time for planning future gatherings, family events, or nurturing activities that strengthen your sense of belonging and connection. As you conclude this day, Cancer, take a moment to appreciate how your natural sensitivity isn't just a personal quality, but a gift you offer to the world. The cosmic configuration today has emphasized your inherent strengths while providing support for areas where you sometimes struggle. By embracing both your protective instincts and your capacity for vulnerability, you align perfectly with today's celestial energies. Your color for June 14th is silver blue, reflecting the Libra moon's influence while honoring your water element nature. Carrying or wearing this color can help you maintain emotional balance while still accessing your deep intuitive gifts. Your lucky number today is 4, representing stability and foundation appropriate as you navigate between security and growth opportunities. Remember, dear Cancer, that while the stars may illuminate certain pathways, your compassionate heart and intuitive wisdom are always your most reliable guides. This day offers a beautiful opportunity to trust both the cosmic tides and your own inner knowing. The celestial canvas on June 14, 2025, creates a profound energetic blueprint for Cancer natives. Today, the Sun at 23 degrees Gemini illuminates your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden realms, bringing submerged emotional insights bubbling to the surface. This position encourages deep introspection before your upcoming solar return. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, travels through intense Scorpio in your 5th house of creative expression and romance, forming a harmonious water trine with your Sun sign. This alignment amplifies your intuitive capabilities and emotional intelligence to extraordinary levels today. Mercury, positioned at 17 degrees Cancer, moves directly through your 1st house of self and identity, blessing you with remarkable clarity in self-expression and personal communication. Your thoughts and feelings align with unusual harmony, allowing you to articulate emotional needs with precision. Venus graces Leo at 9 degrees in your 2nd house of resources and values, bringing warmth and vitality to financial matters and highlighting opportunities for abundance through creative pursuits. Mars, energetically charged at 21 degrees Taurus, activates your 11th house of community and future aspirations, providing determined, grounded energy for collaborative projects and networking efforts. Jupiter, the cosmic benefactor, continues its transit through Gemini in your spiritually attuned 12th house, expanding your connection to universal consciousness and dissolving barriers between your conscious and subconscious mind. Saturn's disciplined presence at 5 degrees Pisces in your 9th house of higher learning creates structure around philosophical explorations and may present opportunities for formalizing knowledge through teaching or publishing. Uranus at 28 degrees, Taurus continues its revolutionary journey through your 11th house, sparking unexpected connections with forward-thinking groups and introducing innovative approaches to achieving long-term goals. Neptune, swimming through the mystical depths of Aries at 7 degrees in your 10th house of public reputation, infuses your career path with visionary potential, but requires discernment between inspiration and illusion in professional matters. Pluto's transformative influence at 1 degree Aquarius in your 8th house of shared resources and intimate bonds continues its slow, profound restructuring of your approach to vulnerability, trust, and energetic exchanges with others. Most significantly, a potent sextile forms between your ruling moon in Scorpio and Neptune in Aries, heightening psychic receptivity and creative visualization abilities. This planetary configuration suggests that Cancer natives may experience profound emotional insights today, particularly regarding the integration of intuitive knowledge with practical application. The North Node at 19 degrees Aries in your 10th house forms a challenging square to Mercury in your sign, highlighting tension between personal communication needs and professional objectives. This aspect suggests important conversations around career direction may arise, requiring careful navigation of emotional undercurrents. Chiron, the wounded healer, at 23 degrees Aries, forms an inconjunct aspect to the Sun, bringing subtle healing opportunities related to past vulnerabilities, particularly those connected to self-identity and emotional expression. The asteroid Ceres at 14 degrees Virgo in your third house forms a supportive trine to Pluto, empowering your communication with nurturing depth and facilitating transformative conversations with siblings or neighbors. Cáncer, today's planetary positions create a cosmic sanctuary for emotional exploration and intuitive development. The water element dominates your personal sectors, suggesting a day when emotional intelligence serves as your greatest resource for navigating complex interpersonal dynamics. Pay particular attention to dreams and synchronicities, as the 12th house solar position amplifies messages from your subconscious. Your emotional barometer is extraordinarily sensitive today. Honor this by creating space for reflection and gentle self-care practices. The planetary landscape on June 14, 2025, creates a fascinating communication environment for Cáncer natives. With the moon in practical Capricorn forming an opposition to your sign, you're navigating a delicate balance between emotional expression and logical articulation. This opposition highlights the tension between how you naturally communicate, with feeling and intuition, versus the more structured, goal-oriented communication style that situations may demand today. You might notice yourself choosing words more carefully, perhaps even second-guessing whether to speak from the heart or maintain professional distance. The Capricorn moon asks you to build bridges between your emotional depth and the practical needs of your audience. Mercury, now in the final degrees of Gemini just before it enters your sign, creates an intellectual curiosity that serves you well in conversations. You're absorbing information like a sponge while simultaneously processing how it makes you feel, a dual awareness that enhances your communicative abilities today. This Mercury placement makes you particularly adept at translating complex emotional concepts into clear language. Notice how your mind connects dots between seemingly unrelated topics. This is Mercury in Gemini gifting you with versatile thinking patterns before it enters your more emotion-focused sign. Venus, currently in your sign of Cáncer, significantly enhances your expressive charm today. Your words carry a nurturing quality that others find immensely appealing and trustworthy. This placement allows you to communicate care and consideration without necessarily having to state your feelings directly. Your tone, pacing, and thoughtful responses convey empathy naturally. Jupiter in Gemini is expanding your subconscious realm, bringing intuitive insights that seem to arise from nowhere. Pay attention to these flashes of understanding, as they can provide valuable conversational material. Your dreams may have been particularly vivid lately, containing symbolic messages worth decoding and perhaps sharing with trusted confidants. With Neptune in Aries forming a square to your sign, be cautious about clarity in professional communications. There's potential for misunderstanding your intentions or for projecting unrealistic expectations in career discussions. Double-check important emails before sending and clarify your points in workplace exchanges. This Neptune aspect can cloud judgment, but also enhances creative expression if channeled properly. Saturn in Pisces forms a supportive trine to your sign, adding depth and authority to your words. When you speak on matters close to your heart today, others sense the wisdom and experience behind your statements. This beneficial aspect helps ground your emotional intelligence in practical application. You're not just feeling deeply, but communicating those feelings with mature insight. Mars in Leo activates your second house of values and resources, potentially bringing assertiveness to conversations about worth, both financial and personal. You may find yourself more willing to negotiate for what you deserve, or to clearly state your boundaries regarding possessions and principles. Watch for a tendency toward possessiveness in your communication style. The Leo influence can sometimes add dramatic emphasis that wasn't intended. Communication challenges today primarily stem from the Moon-Cancer opposition, creating tension between your emotional needs and external demands. You might feel temporarily disconnected from your intuitive communication style as you adapt to more structured exchanges. The key is recognizing that this opposition actually helps you develop communication flexibility, learning when to lead with feeling and when to lead with facts. Your cellular and digital communications carry unusual weight today. Text messages might be analyzed more deeply than you intended, and social media posts could have farther reach than anticipated. This is actually favorable for content creation or important correspondence that needs to leave a lasting impression. Consider it cosmic support for crafting messages that truly represent your authentic voice. In personal relationships, today's aspects favor deep, meaningful exchanges over small talk. Partners, family members, and close friends will notice your heightened emotional intelligence and ability to address unspoken concerns. Use this enhanced perceptiveness to address any communication barriers that have developed recently. The Moon-Venus connection developing by evening softens any communication difficulties from earlier in the day. Conversations become more harmonious and receptive, particularly with female figures in your life or regarding domestic matters. This is an excellent time to express appreciation and affection that may have gone unspoken. For professional communications, your enhanced emotional intelligence gives you an edge in understanding the unspoken dynamics in meetings or negotiations. You can sense what others need to hear beyond their stated requests. Trust these insights, but frame them in the structured language that the Capricorn moon favors. Creative expression flows particularly well through writing, poetry, music, and visual arts that combine emotional depth with clear structure. The Saturn moon aspect supports disciplined creative work that channels feelings into form. Consider journaling or letter writing as therapeutic communication outlets today. If you work in teaching, counseling, or any mentoring role, your words carry exceptional healing power today. You naturally translate complex emotional concepts into accessible wisdom. Students or clients will particularly benefit from your ability to make them feel simultaneously understood and guided. Communication with children or younger family members benefits from your patience and emotional wisdom. You naturally bridge generational gaps through storytelling and genuine interest in their experiences. However, be mindful not to project your own childhood experiences onto them. Listen to their unique perspective. Your internal dialogue deserves special attention today. With Jupiter expanding your subconscious, your thoughts carry extra manifestation power. Negative self-talk will have a stronger impact, but so will positive affirmations. Choose your inner words carefully, as they're programming your emotional responses more powerfully than usual. For Cancers involved in media, writing, or public speaking, today's aspects support presentations that combine emotional authenticity with clear structure. Your audience will respond to your genuine approach while appreciating your organized delivery. Trust your natural storytelling abilities, enhanced by today's planetary positions. In friendship dynamics, you may find yourself mediating discussions or helping others translate their feelings into actionable plans. Your ability to speak both the language of emotion and practicality makes you a valuable communication bridge in group settings today. Romantic communications benefit from honesty tempered with kindness. If you're dating, the current aspects support expressing your true feelings without overwhelming potential partners. For committed Cancers, today favors conversations about emotional needs and future planning, particularly regarding home and family matters. Be mindful of privacy concerns in your communications today. With Pluto's ongoing transformation of your 8th house of shared resources and intimacy, discussions about confidential matters require careful consideration of boundaries and trust. Not everything needs to be expressed to everyone, discernment in communication serves you well. The most beneficial communication activities today involve teaching, counseling, or sharing wisdom gained through personal experience. Your ability to translate emotional lessons into practical advice is particularly strong, making this an excellent day for mentor conversations or supportive discussions. Words have unusual staying power today, so choose them wisely. What you express creates ripples beyond the immediate conversation, potentially setting patterns for relationships moving forward. This isn't meant to create anxiety about speaking, but rather to honor the power of your voice as a tool for positive connection. As the day concludes, take time to reflect on the communications you've participated in. What messages resonated most deeply? Where did you feel most authentically expressed? These insights help you understand your evolving communication style as you continue developing your distinctive Cancer voice that balances heart with clarity. June 14th, 2025 brings Cancer natives a particularly nuanced financial landscape. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Venus today, creating an ideal atmosphere for financial growth and material security. This alignment specifically enhances your intuitive connection to money matters, allowing you to sense opportunities before they become obvious to others. Trust those gut feelings about investments or job opportunities that may arise unexpectedly today. Jupiter's position in your 8th house of shared resources amplifies possibilities for gains through partnerships, inheritances, or collaborative ventures. You may receive news about a loan approval, insurance benefit, or financial support from a partner. This is not merely good fortune, but a culmination of groundwork you've been laying for months. The seeds planted during the previous lunar cycle are now beginning to show promising financial sprouts. Meanwhile, Mercury's sharp sextile to Saturn creates a perfect environment for detailed financial planning. Your analytical abilities are heightened, making this an excellent day to review budgets, examine investment portfolios, or negotiate terms of payment. The clarity you possess today allows you to see financial patterns that normally remain hidden beneath emotional responses to money. Notably, Mars in your 2nd house of personal finances provides a surge of energy toward income-generating activities. You may find yourself motivated to pursue side hustles or overtime opportunities that would normally feel exhausting. This planetary position supports asking for raises or negotiating better compensation packages, as your confidence regarding your worth peaks impressively. Unusually for Cancer, you'll notice decreased emotional attachment to material security today. This detachment actually serves you well, allowing more objective financial decisions rather than choices driven by fear or nostalgia. Consider how this temporary perspective shift might benefit long-term planning. The Sun-Neptune square suggests potential confusion around financial documentation or contracts. Double-check all paperwork, particularly anything involving digital currencies, online transactions, or international finances. Misunderstandings are possible, especially regarding terms and conditions of financial agreements. Your 3rd house activity indicates significant financial insights may come through conversations with siblings, neighbors, or during short trips in your immediate environment. Keep communication channels open, as casual exchanges could reveal profitable information or connections. Venus's influence extends particularly to creative financial endeavors today. Those in artistic fields may discover unexpected revenue streams or opportunities to monetize talents previously enjoyed solely as hobbies. Consider how your natural nurturing abilities might translate to marketable skills. Saturn's disciplined energy rewards consistent financial practices. Automated savings contributions, scheduled bill payments, or regular investment contributions initiated today carry special weight and establish beneficial long-term patterns. The groundwork laid now will build remarkable stability over time. Regarding property matters, today marks a favorable time for home-related financial decisions. Whether considering refinancing, renovations that increase property value, or home-based business ventures. Domestic investments align particularly well with cosmic energies supporting Cancer today. Financial conversations with family members prove especially productive. Shared goals around security and legacy planning receive cosmic support, making this an ideal day to discuss inheritance matters, family businesses, or collective investment strategies that benefit your closest connections. For employed Cancers, workplace financial developments show promise. Projects you've contributed to may receive additional funding, creating opportunities for advancement or bonuses. Your emotional intelligence becomes a marketable asset as you navigate office politics with unusual skill, positioning yourself advantageously for upcoming financial opportunities. Entrepreneurial Cancers benefit from enhanced customer relationships today. Your natural ability to understand what others need reaches new heights, allowing you to position offerings perfectly. Products or services launched today carry a special emotional resonance with your target market, potentially creating a loyal customer base that ensures steady income. On June 14, 2025, Cancer's fortunate areas emerge with striking clarity as the Moon, your celestial ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Gemini. This creates an exceptional window for intellectual pursuits and communications that have been lingering in your mind. Your natural intuition is heightened today, making it an auspicious time to trust your gut feelings, especially regarding family matters and emotional investments. The universe seems to be whispering secrets directly to your soul. Financial matters receive unexpected blessings today as Venus in Leo forms a favorable aspect to your second house of resources. Money may arrive from previously overlooked sources or investments made months ago could suddenly bear fruit. Keep an eye on communications about joint ventures or shared resources. What might appear as casual conversation could evolve into lucrative opportunity. Your ability to nurture projects to fruition makes you particularly fortunate in ventures requiring patience and emotional intelligence. Your home environment becomes a powerful fortunate area today. Any domestic improvements or family gatherings initiated now carry special significance and positive energy. If you've been considering renovations or redecorating, today's energy supports beautiful outcomes that will bring lasting comfort. The fourth house of home and foundations receives beneficial aspects, suggesting that creating sanctuary and security now yields exponential benefits. Cancer's natural empathy becomes a surprisingly powerful asset in professional matters today. Your ability to sense others' needs positions you as an invaluable team member or leader. Colleagues and superiors are more likely to recognize your contributions, particularly those involving emotional intelligence or intuitive problem-solving. The 10th house of career receives a gentle blessing from Neptune, enhancing your capacity to dream bigger about your professional path while maintaining practical momentum. Water-related activities carry special fortune today, whether literal swimming, baths, visiting bodies of water, or metaphorical, flowing with emotions, exploring your subconscious, engaging with music and poetry. The element of water amplifies your natural gifts and brings unexpected opportunities for healing, connection, and inspiration. Even something as simple as a long bath or shower could trigger profound insights or emotional release that transforms your perspective. Your relationships with women, particularly maternal figures or nurturing friends, become channels for good fortune today. These connections may bring valuable advice, timely assistance, or emotional support precisely when needed. Pay attention to female mentors or friends who reach out. Their guidance carries special weight and potential for positive influence in your life path. The goddess energy is particularly strong in your chart today, highlighting feminine wisdom as your fortunate ally. Foodways and nourishment become surprisingly fortunate areas. Whether cooking for loved ones, trying new recipes, or even making dietary adjustments, actions related to sustenance carry extra positive energy. Restaurants, grocery stores, and kitchens become potential spaces for meaningful encounters or valuable discoveries. Your natural Cancer affinity for nurturing through food aligns perfectly with today's celestial energies. Creative expression, particularly involving emotional themes or childhood memories, opens doors to unexpected good fortune. Writing, art, music, or any form of emotional storytelling acts as a magnet for positive developments. What you create today carries a special resonance that may attract supporters, collaborators, or audiences who deeply connect with your authentic voice. Don't hesitate to share what you create. Vulnerability becomes strength under today's aspects. Ancestral connections and family history emerge as surprisingly fortunate areas. Looking through old photographs, reconnecting with relatives, or exploring your genealogy could uncover valuable information or create healing opportunities. The past offers treasures today rather than burdens. Your natural Cancer affinity for history and tradition becomes a pathway to unexpected gifts and insights that support your current journey. Intuitive practices and spiritual exploration receive celestial blessings today. Meditation, dream work, journaling, or any activity that connects you with your inner wisdom creates openings for profound guidance and fortunate synchronicities. Your psychic receptivity is heightened, making it easier to receive messages from your higher self or spiritual guides. Trust the insights that arise; they contain valuable direction about your most fortunate path forward. The early morning hours, specifically before 10 a.m., carry particularly potent energy for initiating fortunate activities. The planetary positions suggest that setting intentions or beginning important projects during this window amplifies their potential for success. The color silver and the number 7 also appear as fortunate symbols for you today. Incorporating them into your environment or decisions may subtly enhance positive outcomes. Ultimately, your greatest fortune today comes through embracing your authentic Cancer nature, your empathy, intuition, protective instincts, and emotional depth. While others may seek fortune through aggressive action, your path to abundance flows through receptivity, nurturing connections, and honoring your sensitive understanding of life's ebbs and flows. Trust in your natural rhythm today, and watch as the universe responds with unexpected blessings and open doors, leading exactly where your soul needs to journey. As a Cancer, June 14th, 2025 brings a fascinating day for your social landscape, with the moon forming a harmonious trine to Neptune in Aries. This celestial arrangement opens up your intuitive channels in social settings, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper, almost telepathic level. You'll likely find yourself finishing people's sentences or understanding their needs before they express them. This heightened empathy isn't just coincidental. It's the cosmic doorway opening between your emotional realm and others' inner worlds. Venus in Leo is activating your second house today, bringing a generous and warm-hearted energy to your social interactions. You may feel inclined to treat friends to meals or give thoughtful gifts, as material expressions of affection feel especially satisfying now. This isn't just about spending money, though. It's about creating memorable experiences that strengthen bonds. Mercury's position in your own sign amplifies your ability to express emotional needs clearly, something that doesn't always come naturally to you. Today, the words flow with unusual ease, helping you articulate feelings that typically remain beneath the surface. This is particularly valuable in close relationships where miscommunication may have recently caused tension. Mars in Virgo is stimulating your third house of communication and neighborhood connections, potentially bringing unexpected encounters with neighbors or siblings that prove surprisingly pleasant. A casual conversation could evolve into a meaningful exchange or even a new friendship. The most significant aspect influencing your social sphere today is Jupiter in Gemini forming a square with Pluto in Pisces. This powerful configuration is activating both your friendship house and your house of groups and aspirations, causing some turbulence, but also tremendous growth potential. You may experience power dynamics shifting within friend groups or organizations you belong to. Someone who has been quietly supportive might suddenly emerge as a key ally with surprising resources or connections to offer. Long-standing friendships undergo transformation today, not necessarily ending, but evolving into forms that better serve your mutual growth. Old patterns of interaction that have outlived their usefulness will become glaringly obvious. The South Node in Libra continues to encourage you to release outdated relationship patterns related to excessive people-pleasing or dependence on others' approval. Today brings clarity about which social connections drain your energy versus which ones replenish it. Your ruling planet, the Moon, forms a brief but meaningful sextile to Saturn in Pisces during the afternoon hours.